for sale is the infamous Boston Whaler 15.5 Classic Red Dot. We built this boat last year as one of our projects to make something that's unlike any other boat. You may or may not have seen the videos that we posted. If not, go look on YouTube and you'll see some pretty popular videos of this boat out running and doing its thing. But at this point it is up for sale, and so we're planning on selling this boat for $17,900. That is way less than it costs to build one, but at this point we believe that that should be an awesome value proposition for whoever gets it. This boat is solid as a rock, is built very well. It's got a lot of aftermarket things, as we'll see, that make this boat like no other boat. And then in the end, it's still a Boston Whaler. And not just any Boston Whaler, a Red Dot. And if you don't know what a Red Dot is, look it up. It's pretty cool. So starting here at the bow, this trailer is not original. This is a brand new aluminum trailer that was built out specifically for this boat. So it's very, fits the boat very well. It's got a big wheel Fulton on it, so that makes it so you can roll this boat around and move it around easily. This trailer's lightweight too, so it's an easy tow now because you don't have all that, and they don't rust. So you get this aluminum trailer that has very little rusting components on it. And so going forward, we got the stanchion with the built-in winch to the boat. As you see on the boat here, we have a little guard here on the front where the original hook goes through the boat. On here, all this covering here is Petit topside paint, so Petit is available. So if you get a good gashing or something like that, redoing the paint or touch-up, piece of cake. Same thing on the top side here is the Petit topside paint as well. This is all Gator Step foam here. So all of this was designed and built specific for this boat. We were the first ones for Gator Step to put this on. So we built the templates for this, and these templates now go on all the raised areas. So where these are at is a raised area as well, where there used to be a tread deck here, but when we redid the boat, we removed the tread deck and went to this foam, which is really high-end, high-density foam on here. Okay, we've got the standard traditional rigging inside of the boat. We did opt to not use the bow rail because we wanted this boat to make it easy for fishing. You get in and out for exploring, and that takes it, so makes it a little bit easier to do so. These boats are an awesome design with the hull. You'll learn a lot more about them, but they have a cathedral hull system through them, and that hull makes this boat so amazing. This boat can run with the big boats, and it's a small boat. Even though it's got low gunwales, this thing's solid foam inside. This boat has been dried out during the redo process, so all the foam in here is dry and tight, and the boat's sealed tight and snug, so that there's just like a new one in that sense. Big storage area here. So you got your normal storage area, and you've got this teak wood, mahogany wood top. It looks amazing with the boat. Kind of gives it a little touch of class on here. At the forward cushion, this console is all made of aluminum, so it's an aluminum console, and it's all coated with a Raptor liner. So it's a polyethylene spray-on liner. It makes it durable and a lot easier to keep from scratching up. We also have the Dolphin T-top on here, which makes holding on and moving around this boat awesome. I will tell you right now, one thing that we had a challenge with on this specific boat, if you're a real big guy and you try to walk around this top, this boat's gonna list quite a bit. So you gotta make sure, if you're a big guy, you're not gonna be able to run around this tower really good. So you're gonna have to care about that. I myself, we don't have any troubles with it. It's just if you're a big boy and you need to scoot around this thing, it's gonna make it really hard with this layout here. This could be removed, but I think it's a great option to have. So I'd recommend keeping that. We got some rod holders on here for the assist, and these are the original side guide rails. Give you a little bit more to hang on to and to work around. Got some awesome tires, brand new on this trailer with those wheels. LED lighting on this, so it's really bright. We've got a Honda 50 This motor, I believe, year-wise is a 2015 or 16, somewhere right in there. But the hours on it, I think, are like 15 hours. We put this motor on brand new, so we know where this came from, the factory and everything. So that is all that. We've got to show you a few things. Hydraulic steering on this boat. So in order for the steering to easily come through this conduit here, we wanted to go hydraulic, so it would give you one, ability to have a higher end, easier steering, but then also two, you can walk through here and we didn't have to put a cable in where they normally do along this side. So that gave us the option to do that. It's got a little collection area in the bottom and a bilge pump, an auto bilge that goes right there in the middle. We've also got the leaning seat, which matches the center console there. I'm gonna hop up in here and we're gonna show you some more items. You can see if you watch the videos, we did this cool custom graphic on here. And there's your red, that's the red dot right here. So this is the original red dot that was from the factory here. And it's just accentuated by this circle to show that this is a red dot, which means it's a much heavier built boat than the average Boston boat. The foam in here, when you're walking around, this foam gives you tons of traction. It's soft on the feet, really easy to use. The stand-up position on this, we got a leaning post, so when you're driving, it's all right here. This boat is very agile. It'll curve and carve. It's a great boat for sporting around, exploring, fishing. It's a great boat for fishing. You got a little coverage, put your rods out. You got your nice fish finder, Garmin striker. That's a 7-inch screen on the Garmin there. Let's kick on the key here. The actual hours on this motor are 18.6 hours. So we have a total of 18.6 hours on this at this point. This has got a sweet Fusion stereo system. Sounds awesome. I mean, it's just a 2-speaker system, but my goodness, it sounds so great. So the T-top, I'm 6'1" on here. I've got good clearance at 6'1". I can come around here. So I was telling you, it's not hard. I can walk sideways pretty much on here. It's not that bad, and you always have something to hang on to here. But if you're a little bit heavier, you're going to want to swing through really fast, because this boat is a smaller boat. It's only a 15 foot. It's a littler boat, but it will want to list a little bit more. They are a stable boat. Don't get me wrong. They're a very stable boat. But if you're too heavy, I don't notice it when I'm using it. It doesn't even matter to me. I have no problems with it. Cushy seat right up here on the front, so you have a nice comfortable place for a second rider here as well. And then you can pretty much put 2 people back here at the helm right here. You can pretty much have 2 people side by side here. And the tower, or the T-top, is always giving you a place to hang on. And then if you really want to hang out up here, you sit up like this and steer like this while you're trolling or whatever. Makes you perfect spot. You can also kick your feet back, and you got your stand-up pads, and you can drive this standing up, which is super sporty. You take all the shock in your legs. This boat already rides soft. You can go full speed right through the roughest, nastiest water you can find. I think that's it. Got your navigation lights here on the side. Let's go! Such a cool boat.